Good morning. We are reflecting on the enormity of the love of Christ that's expressed to us by him giving his life on the cross. And I want to take us through a series of sort of reflections on this. What I want to do this morning is ask that you would take these verses and allow yourself to sort of marinate in them and allow God to express his extraordinary, powerful, extravagant love for you through them. I'm going to read these verses and I'm going to read them slowly and ask that you would reflect on them. Maybe you want to write these down. Maybe you want to look at them on your own, but to marinate in these, let these soften you up. 1 John 4:10 says, "This is real love. Not that we loved God, but that he loved us and sent his Son as a sacrifice to take away our sins." This is real love. The second is Romans 5:6-8. "When we were utterly helpless, Christ came at just the right time and died for us sinners." Now, most people would not be willing to die for an upright person, though someone might perhaps be willing to die for a person who is especially good. But God showed his great love for us by sending Christ to die for us while we were still sinners. While we were still sinners. Ephesians 5:2 says, "Live a life filled with love, following the example of Christ. He loved us and offered himself as a sacrifice for us as a pleasing aroma to God." And then Galatians chapter 2:20, it says this, "I have been crucified with Christ, and it is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave himself up for me." Let's reflect on these things today. This is the extravagant love of God expressed to you by the death of his Son on the cross.